Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And so it is that time of year once again. The Wingspan World Cup is back for another year here in 2023. And oh boy, is it a big one. We've got 200 players taking part from 28 different countries, so all over the world, who is going to be the world champion this year. So yeah, as with previous years, there are three stages to this tournament. We have got a regional group stage first of all. So I'm going to be playing against some other people from the UK, battling it out to see who gets the right to go through and represent the UK in the next stage of the World Cup, which will be another group phase, but this is where we then play against other people from different countries. And then finally, as with the normal World Cup in football, it will go through into a best of three knockout Wingspan extravaganza, and yeah, only one player can come out top and call themselves world champ. So we've got a long way to go before we can start dreaming about that, and that begins right here. As I said, in this UK group, we've got 9 games to be played, and top 4 out of 10 are going to go through. So hopefully we can get off to a good start here in our first game, get a nice win on the board. And so in our first game here in the UK regional group stage, we are up against the Determinator. They are another person who's recently been making some videos, so yeah, we are both going to be recording this game. So what I want you to do, obviously, stick around here and watch this game from my perspective, but once this is done, you can go follow the link in the description, go check out the Determinator's channel. I recommend you subscribe to them if you want to see more Wingspan content, but of course you can watch this game as well from their perspective, so always exciting, always interesting to see the same game from 2 different perspectives. So yeah, do go and check them out, but obviously stay here and watch how this is going to play out from my perspective first. Alright, here we go. First starting hand of the World Cup 2023. What is it going to look like for us? Okay, we have got a blue throat, so that could be something that we look to lean on. Let's go and check out what our opponent's going for. Just the one bird, but I did see, yeah, we have got barn swallow. Barn swallow in the tray, so that is almost certainly going to be one that they go and pick up. And yeah, this blue throat, we might just stick that in the wetlands and use that to just start doing a bit of card drawing, because no wetland bird here, no wetland bird in the tray. Might have to be, yeah, blue throat and dig. So tricky choice on the bonus card. Ecologist probably is the safer pick. I'd say Birdbander. One of those bonus cards I find I either miss it completely or I max it out, so it's quite rare that I just get the 4 points from that. Of course, we do have one here in the blue throat that would get us off to a good start, but I think we'll go Ecologist. Like I say, you can normally count 4 points for that, and 6 is not too tricky either, so I think we'll go for that, and I might keep this magpie. Might keep this magpie as well. I could still keep the blue throat food. I'm just thinking, you know, we've got some grassland and around here. If they do put the barn swallow in the grasslands, magpie, it's a way of getting some extra points. It's a little bit of a counter to them. And yeah, if I don't keep it, I'm only just keeping a random fish or a rodent, and I've no real scope for knowing which of those I'm going to be needing. So I think we will lock that in. And yeah, as I say, blue throat in the wetlands and dig. Look for some nice tucking birds. I wouldn't say no to a bush tip or something like that, of course. We are going to need something that tucks cards for that last end around. Do not want to miss that. 4 points on the table, and indeed they do pick up the old barn swallow. So blue throat's going to go down. Like I say, we'll lay eggs, we'll dig. I'm not too keen on giving the food away. But who knows? I mean, you know, maybe they've got a forest bird in their starting hand, of course. Chickadee in the tray as well. It's something they might want to go for and get themselves a bit of food. But it looks like barn swallow in the wetlands. Okay, maybe it's going to be dueling full tucks here. So magpie might not necessarily be needed, but good to keep hold of just in case. And only costs the 1 food there. to be able to keep that. So it looks like we're going to be doing the same thing here. Yeah, both laying eggs, both doing a bit of digging. So it's a race to see who can find the tucking birds first. And okay, got ourselves a sapsucker, which will definitely help with maybe getting some food. And a condor, which doesn't cost any food. So actually don't hate that here. I think we'll give out a worm. We'll give out a worm, because I can see myself maybe playing this, but at the very least, I do want to get a bit of food. I'm sort of tempted to just play Condor as the second wetland bird now. Get myself out to 2 birds, and save myself the egg when I am drawing. Might not be a terrible idea. This barn swallow is definitely going to come in handy, though. Hits both of those egg end of rounds, and of course, as I say, birds with tuck cards. That is what the barn swallow does best. So yeah, they should be well set up there. We're probably going to struggle, I think, on some of these end of rounds. It's not necessarily looking well set up there. So yeah, they are drawing and getting some tucks. And yeah, I think we are going to go wetland condor here. Let's get it down. Let's see what we get on the bonus card. Okay, Uologist. Probably going to need to go and move to the grasslands at some point, so we'll pick that up. And to be honest, not too shabby on the bonus cards. Ecologist and Uologist could definitely be looking at double digits combined for those two, so I think you take that from 2 bonus cards. So long way to go, but yeah, hopefully we can get some points off those. But it's going to depend what we can find. It's going to depend what we can draw. Like I say, digging is going to be the option of choice here, I think. Potentially for both of us. I'm really curious what the other bird they kept in their starting hand was. Clearly not a wetland bird, and I would say probably not a grassland bird either, because otherwise you could have gone all in on the grasslands here. I think these tucking birds, I do generally prefer them in the grasslands. As I say, especially with these couple of end of rounds where you do want to be laying eggs. But, you know, sometimes you have to put them in the wetlands. Sometimes if you don't have that good card drawing option, I mean, it's the same as the blue throat. Normally prefer that in the grasslands, but sometimes you have to put it in the wetlands and do a bit of digging. So we are going to keep drawing. And I'm very tempted, I got to say, very tempted by this shrike. Bit of a weird one, but I have got enough turns to get it out this round. And potentially, if I'm giving them some worms, I can steal them back. And it does hit the center round, so let's pick it up. Let's pick it up. And yeah, we'll give out rodent if we are going to go for that. So that could be an option. Not something that I would normally play. Not something you normally see played, I would say, unless you have omnivore, rodentologist, or prairie manager as well, can sometimes make it worth playing. But yeah, in a 1v1, not an ordinary bird, but I think this could be the time and place for it here potentially. Might just monitor it a bit, because as I say, if this does help tie the end around, because at the moment they've only got 1, so if this could be our 1 and we tie, I think it's worth it, because there's instantly 4 more points to tie this end around instead of not qualifying. But if they're going to win it anyway, and it's only 1 extra point, maybe not quite so much worth it. But this is where going second in this first round actually can sometimes be very, very helpful, because you can sit back and you can wait and see what they're going to do. So picking up the second berry there does smell a bit Baltimore Oriole, and that of course is a star nest, so that might be something they go for. But we shall see. In the meantime, we are going to draw. And I think we're going to pick up this Harrier. I think we are going to pick up this Harrier. We are going to need to go grasslands at some point. This does tuck cards. Not super reliably, but it's better than nothing, so I think we will pick that up. And yeah, I think we're going to give out a worm. I think we are going to give out a worm. Just to make sure that if we do go with this option, that they've got a worm ready for us to steal. If they don't, Or if we don't, if they do play another bowl nest bird, we might just play the harrier and lay eggs. But we shall see. It is a cedar waxwing. Okay, so yeah, here we go. This is their food generation and more tucking to make the use of all of these cards. So that is going to be very, very handy for them. So yeah, they'll lay eggs here. Maybe if they're just going to lay eggs, maybe I just play this magpie now. Might not be a bad shout. Not super enthused by many of these, but yeah, this will at least get 2 caches this round guaranteed, because they are going to have to lay eggs here. And I think they'll lay eggs quite a bit, because that is going to be a good food option for them. It's going to be a good point scoring option throughout this game. So yeah, I think magpie. I think magpie could be a good one. So we'll use the 2 worms for this magpie. And yeah, I think I'm going to lay eggs, because I think I want to wait and see. I think going second here means I go first next round, so I can see the fresh tray. Because this current tray, it's not what I want to be seeing. So yeah, I'm hoping for something better. Yeah, there we go. They have laid eggs, so we will follow suit. And yeah, we'll just put them there. Doesn't matter too much where they're going to go, but here we go. We're going to get some caches. Very nice stuff. I'm going to stick them down here on this blue throat. There are some very niche situations where you might want to play a bird on top of the magpie, and when you play birds on top of other birds, you lose the cache food. I'm never gonna get rid of this blue throat, so put the caches on the most secure place. And there we go. They win the end of round, so good start for them. We go here into round 2, and yeah, not a great trade, but probably blocking that Merganser. There's a little bit of nervousness here that they might have a Franklin's Gull or a Killdeer or something. But I think I have to take this, just to make sure they don't. And hello, common chaffinch. Where have you been all my life? Okay, that's really good, because we've got loads of cards here. And they're not particularly good. So with this chaffinch, we can always tuck those and turn them into points. So let's take a worm. There we go. Red kite, prime example of bird to be played on another bird. So probably not one we'll look at here, but yeah, this chaffinch, this could help us from that end of round as well. This is an easy way to get potentially 4 or 5 birds with tuck cards, especially if this does go in the grasslands. So that could be an option for us. Grey Crested Grebe. Okay, so it's not a gull, but it is a good card drawing option nonetheless. Okay. Right. I think I'm going to need to play this sapsuck. I'm just trying to think. I'm going to need some real food access. I can't just use this blue throat forever. I was kind of hoping I'd find something for the grasslands, like a towhee or a crow or something, but we'll draw once more. And yeah, we'll take a berry, just in preparation to get this down. And white wagtail. Is this a wagtail game? Is this a wagtail game? It could well be. Definitely find that these teal powers, in those games where you don't have a clear engine, you don't have a clear strategy, it's not obvious what you should be doing. Play wagtail. Play a teal power. And yeah, while you're sort of faffing about taking all the actions, well, you can get an extra bird down at the end of the round, so that could definitely come in handy. And certainly, I mean, when you've got ecologist, you know, you want to be playing extra birds there anyway, so you can easily get 8 points, and sometimes even 10 if you fill the board with ecologist, so something to bear in mind. Good positive synergy there with the bonus card. We'll see. It might be tricky. We are going to get an extra worm off here at least, so could definitely see a world in which I get the wagtail down, and then use that potentially to play the harrier, maybe play the merganser. We do have some fish in the bird feed as well, which is quite tasty looking. So yeah, we've got some options. We do need to make sure, I think we're going to lose this in a round, but I think we need to make sure that we have at least one food in the supply. At least get those 2 points. We don't want to miss out on those. Okay, what's our opponent doing? They're drawing birds. So yeah, greed goes down. Makes sense. Start digging. See what you find. And yeah, you're looking at lots of cards here, right? You look at 2 here. Greed, you look at 3 more. Swallow, you look at another. So that's 6 cards in total. Kind of scary when I'm only looking at 2. So definitely advantage there to my opponent. But I think Sapsuck up. I think it's time to get this down. So yeah, 4 turns left. We can definitely... I think we could potentially take food twice here. And then play the wagtail lay eggs. And then that's all the actions done. And we could then use the wagtail to potentially... I think we probably want to get this merganser down. We want to start drawing more cards. We know we've got this chaffinch. Probably... I think a chaffinch harrier grasslands could be very tasty here. That could be a lot of points late in the game. And yeah, often I find sometimes with these teal powers, you have to draw quite a lot to find stuff worth playing. And then you just have loads of cards left over and not really much to do with them. So chaffinch is definitely useful in that regard. So they're drawing again. Yeah, this is scary. Lots of digging going on. So right, what do we get rid of? I think probably, I don't know. I mean, if I took a bird under that with the chaffinch, it does count twice for that last in a round. Not something you see very often. Maybe, to be honest. Yeah, I'm sorry. I did big you up earlier, Redback Shrike, but I think you're not the one here. And yeah, we'll take the worm. And we'll get another worm there, so. Points, not looking too hot right now. But hopefully, as I say, we can build up something here, I think. With this chaffinch, get some extra tucks. Really, I need a second forest bird at the moment. I don't want to be chucking cards. It's okay in the short term, but I want to keep the cards for doing more tucking. So rough goes down. Okay, that's definitely not ideal. They put it in the wetlands though, so that is quite interesting. They clearly saving these spots in the grasslands for something maybe a bit more engine-like than a rough. These are prime real estate spots in your grasslands. So, but yeah, I think that's basically guaranteed 9 tucks, 3 for each of the remaining rounds. So, don't like to see that. But okay, never mind. Let's go for food. We're going to take another fish because this could be an option. I think you are the odd one out. So hoping for more worms, and there we go. We do indeed get more worms. So yeah, we'll play wagtail. Let's count the food. So this is 2 food, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we do have 7. So we could be potentially playing all of these birds actually before we take food next. That could be very nice because this would be getting a strong. This would be 4 birds in the grasslands and 4 birds in the wetlands. And of course the blue throat can give us a bit of food as well. So if we do find a nice forest bird, we can always use the blue throat to get the food for that. And then get that down. So that could be a nice one. So yeah, they're drawing. Oh man, need to think about this in a round. I wasn't expected to be competing for this, but if we do wagtail eggs and then played one of these 2, we'd have 4 food left over. They could definitely pull a fast one and just lay eggs twice and get 2 berries and win that end of round, and that would be most upsetting. But I think we've just got to do what we've got to do here. Wagtail, I think for me, has to go down here. This is definitely a wagtail game for me. I can sniff these out from a mile away, and this does smell wagtaily. So yeah, we'll probably play the harrier. I mean, I don't think it makes a huge difference, but harrier will definitely activate more, I think, than the Chaffinch. I don't think we're going to be able to max out the Chaffinch every time. But it could be something that we use later on. So yeah, there we go. They've laid eggs there. Yeah, I think there's not much we can do about this. Not much we can do about this. So we'll just lay our eggs. I mean, if we're going to lose the end of round, we may as well just play this play this Merganser first anyway. Not going to make a huge amount of difference there. And who knows? I don't know. Maybe they want to play something. Maybe they want to draw cards again. They've already got a lot of cards, but maybe they've just laid eggs so they can play something that they found. We'll see. All we can do is wait and see and react. We do have the tools to be able to react. But yeah, I'm feeling more positive about this game. Now I've got Wagtail, I feel more comfortable. I feel like I've got more direction. So what did they do? They did just lay eggs. So yeah, unfortunate. I think this is the case where we still just have to use the Wagtail. There's an argument to skip it and get those 3 extra points on the end of round, but you know, you're losing a turn. And I think a turn in Wingspan is worth more than 3 points. So I'll be getting this one down. So we're ready to draw more cards. Might even play the Egret, to be honest, before we do that. We've got this Magpie as well, so another 2. Another 2 caches, so we'll go with Fish at this time. So that's ticking along quite nicely, got to be said. 4 caches already, and I do feel like with all these cards in hand, they're going to want to put stuff in the grasslands. They're going to want to be laying eggs, building up that engine there. So that will keep on going. We'll get hopefully some more points from that as this game goes on. But yeah, this rough, man. Never like to see that go down, especially when they've got such good card access themselves. So that is going to be a dangerous one. Definitely one to watch out for. So there we go, into the next round. Okay. Some not terrible options of the trade. Very Swift is actually pretty good here. And I might just go ahead and grab that. But to be honest, Horned Owl as well. Okay, there's the tally. That's what I was looking at earlier. Hopefully I was going to be able to pick that up. But yeah, that's their strong grasslands now. 2 food, so that's looking good. But I think Swift and I think Horned Owl. I mean, 2 rodents sat there. I can easily just grab another one with the blue throat. So yeah, I think we draw cards here. And I think we'll go off the deck first because we've got this Merganser. And we got a Yellowhammer, so that could definitely make things a bit more spicy. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to put these 2 up. And we'll take... I think we do take another rodent. And we'll get rid of you. It's too late for you. And reveal American Crow. So there you go. Knock yourselves out. That will probably be one that my opponent goes for. But yeah, this will be... Man, Yellowhammer. I think if there were seeds in the feeder, I'd feel more inclined. And Grackle as well. Okay, yeah, they're going all in on this grassland. So this is very strong now. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. And 2 food, so... Scary stuff. Of course they do give us a point every time as well, but... yeah, this is looking strong. This is looking strong indeed, so... okay. Just trying to work this one out. Because Vo Swift, it would be tucks and food, but every card, I'm going to say it again, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be shortcast a tuck on this Chaffinch later on in the game. So it's maybe not going to help so much. Just trying to work out for that last end around. So they're definitely going to have 4. I will have at least 4, I think, in this grasslands. This would be a 5th anyway. So whether this makes the difference. I suppose this is maybe better than the Vo Swift because it's tuck and draw. So you can think of this as 2 points because I get a point for the tuck, and then the card that I draw is also going to be a point later on here. So yeah, I might actually play this. So what would it be? 5 turns left. Play Play Warbler, take food. Play Harrier. Lay eggs. And then we've got a free turn. We're going to have 2, I think, for the center round. They're also going to have 2. So maybe I do want to... Yeah, I'd need to get this down to have 2. Oh no, the Harrier. Maybe I could do Harrier and Horned Owl. It's just egg space is a bit of an issue right now. Oh, this is difficult. This is difficult. But this is what happens when you play Whitetail. You are given some difficult decisions to make. This is just such low points, but it will help with that last turn around. And it's always nice to be able to just get a tuck and draw somewhere. I probably take food, I reckon, at least 3 times. So... Yeah, I think we're going to go with this. I think we're going to go with this over the Very Swift, so I'm going to make the decision, get it down as late as it is to be playing that kind of bird. And yeah, take food. 2 rodents are there. So that means we'll get 2... one rodent goes towards here, and then we've got 3 more. The owl. And then we've still got a fish. Maybe we want to play this egret at some point. We'll get a worm from the sapsucker. That'll be for this chaffinch. So I think we've got some plans forming. We've got some plans forming. We're just going to go off the top of the deck. Baltimore Oriole. It's definitely one I like to see. So that will be potentially a final round play. And yeah, I'm thinking we can get 8 here. I'm thinking we can get 8 here if we do Harrier, Chaffinch in the grasslands, if we do Oriole and Owl in the forest, and then just Egret in the wetlands. That's already 4 columns filled. It's looking very nice. Okay, Bellsbury. So there we go. They're going to win the center round anyway. That's fine. I don't have to then have the mental headaches to try and work out what the best play is. But I think like I said, we're going to go Harrier first. I think we are going to go Harrier first because it's a chance at a point. Obviously, this is guaranteed points, but it costs us cards which I'm pretty sure are going to be tucking later anyway. So yeah, let's play this Harrier. And lay eggs, and then the spare turn kicks in. I've got to work out what to do with that. I think I have to lay eggs again because no eggs at the moment. I'll lay 3. If I play the owl, I'm only going to have 2 eggs, and playing another bird is going to cost me those 2 eggs, and so I've missed the end around. So I think it is going to have to be laying eggs twice here. But yeah, let's just get him down. Harrier, good job. You're doing your work there. And yeah, it looks like they are laying eggs as well. But this is the thing, they've not got any cards, so double tucking in the grassland is strong when you can use it. They've now gone up, having played the Vireo, to 7 points a turn there. So really strong, but cost those 2 cards, and yeah, with this rough, I think they're going to have to be drawing cards this turn, which is only 1 point with the swallow and 0 if they're discarding their egg for an extra card. So yeah, this is an interesting setup where you have a few turns of lots of points and then some turns with not many at all. It's a bit like mine, I suppose. Not really getting too many points anywhere, but yeah, do we go? I'm toying with the idea, to be honest, of just taking food again. Because laying eggs has 4 points, food is a point, and 3 food. Because what I've got to think about is next round, what I use my extra turn for. Because in the final round, you only get 1 spare turn. You do each of the 4 actions once, and then you get to do something twice. If I'm going to draw cards, I'm going to be drawing 3, maybe 4 more cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 10 in total. I think I want the extra turn laying eggs next round once I play this chaffinch. So in that case, I think we take food now. And we know we've got this Oriole to be aiming towards. So I think we'll go and hopefully, yeah, we'll get some of the food towards that. Don't need any more rats, even though they keep coming up. Maybe we'll take a seed. Maybe we'll take a seed, and that might give us something to work with. But yeah, you, I think, can go. And okay, they get their rough tucks. So here we go, this thing, they've got 5 cards, so... Final round, they probably draw cards once more. Lay eggs 3 times and then play a bird. That's probably how their final round looks. Something like that. They'll definitely have to draw. But okay, Wagtail, we're going to use you, and I think... I'm sort of hoping I can find a better Welland bird than this egret. Like, I don't know, maybe a nice big bonus card bird wants to pop up. Wouldn't say no. So maybe we play the chaffinch first. Because if I'm drawing cards, I'm going to have to lay eggs first before I start playing stuff. So I think it makes sense to get this down. So we'll do that. We'll use... Are we okay to use the worm? I think we're okay to use the worm. We can get more worms with the sapsucker, so... yeah, we'll get this chaffinch down. And magpie, 2 again. It's ain't much, but it's honest work. 2 caches per round. Very lovely stuff. We'll stick you on the blue throat once more. And yeah, they win another end around goal. So this is making me very nervous indeed. Losing lots of these end around goals. But here we go. Lots of rodent eaters. And given that bird feeder, not necessarily a bad thing. So I think we are going to go and draw cards here. I think we're just going to take these 2. And we're going to save the egg because I'm a bit worried about maybe not hitting the oologist here. Just based on playing some of these birds at the round end. So yeah, we'll keep that just in case. And we'll draw a couple. We get another food. And actually, it might be worth taking a berry here. And let's get rid of you. And now the great egret comes up. But such is life. Okay. So yeah, maybe now... I think I'm going to miss this oologist now. I think I've maybe not planned this out well enough. I think I probably should have laid eggs one more time. Last round, because I'm going to lay eggs twice here. That's going to get me up to 9. But then I still have to play a bird, and I still have to gain food. And, yeah. Playing 2 birds is going to cost me 3 eggs. But if I do play Snowy Owl, I can get 1 egg back. Which is something at least. But yeah, I think I'm better off playing birds. Because if I can play extra birds, I'll be getting ecologist points. And we might just have to miss the oologist, as strange as it is. But I think now is the time. And do we go horned owl or do we go spotted owl? Which owl do we go with? I'm sort of thinking I might need this horned owl for the end of round goal. And it is already a few more points than the spotted owl, so I think let's get it down. I think that's the way we're going to go. So yeah, when we take food, hopefully that'll get a hunt. So quite a high reliance on that hitting. And yeah, then we just legs twice, I think. Or do we legs? Maybe we legs and play a bird. Cerulean Warbler goes down. Okay, so it's not another bird that can tuck stuff, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like they've got the perfect number of birds they can legs 3 more times. Although that then misses out on rough. Maybe they got more stuff to play. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about that. I think we're just going to go and play our own thing. So yeah, I think Snowy Owl and I think Oriole are the two that are going to get played. And I think I can just about do that. So we'll lay eggs first. I think that's important. And we'll get these guys tucked away. So spread those out, very nice. And Harriet hits as well. So yeah, I think it is better. Because if I think about the what would the difference be? It would be basically play Snowy Owl or lay eggs. If I lay eggs, it's 7, 6, maybe 7. For the extra turn. Snowy Owl is 5 and a bonus. Because it gets ecologist and I'm going to get an egg back. What have they done? Yeah, they've just laid eggs. Are they skipping tucks? No, they are using them. 62 points. It's not looking too great. Does feel like we need a bit of a Hail Mary. It's tempting me to just play this owl instead of the Oriole, but this is just so strong. 9 points and a star nest, which could help whatever bonus we pick up here. But yeah, I think if there was a way for me to hit Oologist by laying eggs extra turn instead of playing another bird, I think I'd go that way. But I don't think there is, so we're going to play the Oriole now. And yeah, then we'll take food. That'll be all the wagtail stuff done. Play Snowy Owl in the wetlands. And at the moment, it's not looking like the owl needs to hit. But it might do. It might do. I do think maybe they are just going to be laying eggs though. So we shall see. Yeah, there you go, laying eggs again. They're still picking up this food, but it's kind of mandatory food. Although they've now got not any egg spaces, or not enough egg spaces, so maybe they will play one last bird. But we're just going to take food, so we'll hopefully win a food tiebreaker if they're going to play something. We're definitely not going to give any berries out. Come on, owl. No. It's alright, I don't think it matters. As long as they're not going to play the goshawk or anything like that. So yeah, I think spotted owl goes. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we find, I don't know, maybe Puffin wants to show up? No, burrowing owl, okay. Not so keen on you. But yeah. We've got a better owl. It's also going to be 70. I'll say that was 5. We're going to need a really good bonus card here, or it's not going to be a great score. This has kind of been a game where it's been a bit all over the place. I think I did definitely make a mistake here, not laying eggs enough times. But then you're kind of you're taking points from one place and putting them somewhere else. So I could have got Oologist points, but I'd maybe have missed out on 2 or maybe even 4 Ecologist points. But they played Hooded Warbler, so that's very nice for them. We're going to play our Wagtail, and please, Snowy Owl, please, what are we looking for here? Probably Rodentologist. It's going to have to be said. What is it going to be? It's going to be Falcon. Okay, close. Not quite as good, but still 4 points. I'll take that from a single bonus card. I'll take that very much indeed. And yeah, this egg can go literally anywhere. And Eurasian Magpie, 2 more. So again, every single round here, 2 food. Don't mind it. Little 9-point Magpie. 2 more caches. Bought the blue threat, and yeah, they have 2 more cards, so 2 more rough tucks. But oh, I don't know. Neither board looks mightily impressive, it's got to be said. But they've got a lot of end around goal points, and I know they've got a lot of tucks, so we're going to see how this is going to play out as we go here into the score. So I think it's going to come down a bit on the bonuses. Ours were okay, but not amazing. So we do have a bit of lead on bird points. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 11 for them. So pretty nice stuff. And the end of round goals is indeed where they drag it back. And then eggs, yeah. We only had 1, they had 17. So lots of cashes. It is going to come down to the old tuck cards. And that is where we fall short on 88. And our opponent finishes on a very nice round of 100 points. So very well played by them. Let's take a look at their bonus cards. Okay, Wildlife. 7 Bird Feeder, a bit of a shame, but Enclosure Builder, a nice pickup for them in the end. So kind of similar story to us. Started with a strong bonus card. I'm somehow missing Oologist, but yeah, Falconer, a good pickup. So yeah, 12 points in it. Could I have played that differently to make up a 12-point gap? Perhaps. Perhaps not. That was definitely a tricky opening when you don't really have good card draw. I think the Waxwing was a good find for them. And yeah, just a strong Grasslands. I mean, this is what Wingspan's about. Get your Grasslands going, get your eggs down. And more often than not, you're going to be able to win the game. So yeah, we'll take that on the chin. We've got plenty more games in this group stage to go. So hopefully we get a few more wins, get ourselves out and into that next round. So if you want to see more of this World Cup, do stay tuned, do hit the subscribe button, plenty more games coming your way. And yeah, if you want to see this game from another perspective, do go check out the Determinators video on this and see how they played this game and were able to win. So thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.